that's new here, welcome. My name's Jade, and at the moment I am doing weekly pregnancy updates. So today I'm recapping you guys on my 31 weeks, week 31st week of pregnancy. Man, where are my notes? My symptoms and what happened in my life, God. Increasingly more nauseous. Probably not every day, but at least every second day the nausea will hit me, and I just feel it's almost like the start of pregnancy again, just coming back over me, and I'm exhausted and I'm nauseous and I'm grumpy and I'm a total bitch and a psycho, and just, oh, my poor family. God, like I was not happy yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I was just, don't know why. And my amazing husband was like, I can tell you're not feeling yourself. Let's go to the shop, get some yummy food, we'll put the mattress in the lounge room and we'll snuggle and watch Harry Potter. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So yeah, some days are good, like today. Other days I'm just, it's just a wipeout day. And I think those are becoming more frequent as time is going on. So I have also been really sore, just sore hips, sore legs, sore shoulders. My lower back has been so sore. In fact, the other day I had real intense lower back pain. Reminded me of when I was in labor with Hazel. I was nauseous and I was having cramps in the front of my stomach as well. And I'm like, am I going into labor? Like, is this early labor? You don't feel well?
Yeah.
Do you want to come and sit with me, love?
Okay.
Do you have to go to the toilet?
Is that strawberry? That's not strawberry.
You want some strawberries?
I want a red.
I bought you blueberries.
Red.
It is red. Strawberries and blueberries.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
So red.
So I knew that, you know, I probably wasn't in labor. I wasn't getting consistent contractions or anything like that, but it was like, I felt awful basically, and it was for the majority of the day. Pretty much every day I'm still getting cramping below my belly button, but above like your pubic bone, kind of in that area. And I'm like, are these Braxton Hicks? Because I've never experienced Braxton Hicks with Hazel, and that everyone was like, it's round ligament pain. But I don't know, it feels different in a way. I don't know, it could be round ligament pain, but my reflux or like heartburn, indigestion has been getting really bad. Pretty much every time I will lay down, I feel acid just rising up my throat, almost into my mouth. That's what I can feel. We had McDonald's for dinner the other night. I get a cheeseburger without the meat patty, like perfect kind of vegetarian option. Because it still kind of tastes like a cheeseburger. I don't know if it's truly 100% vegetarian. Anyway, I don't care, it's fine. But anyway, my indigestion happened pretty much after we ate that meal, and it tasted like McDonald's. It was disgusting, it was so bad. So I do have Gaviscon liquid, and I just got the tablet version, and that has been helping. I've been having that pretty much definitely before I go to bed. Even sometimes it's starting earlier and earlier, like it was just kind of nighttime, but now it's morning all throughout the day after every time I eat, eating smaller meals, changing what I'm eating. That's been hard, and like even sometimes it wakes me up in the middle of the night. I need to take another dose. I've definitely been waking up more to go to the toilet, things like that, and sleeping's not the best. So that is pretty much what's been happening with me this past week. In terms of Hazel's arm as well, she's been such a trooper, such a trooper. She has an appointment on Wednesday this week to see exactly what's going on. She did fall over again on the weekend, and because her arm was in the sling, she couldn't really brace herself and hurt it again, and oh God, poor thing. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking like it's come up with bruises here and like under here as well. So she definitely has been such a trooper, like the last few days, not needing any Panadol. Like she's been awesome. I did take her to daycare today because she'd missed the last 2 weeks. I thought we'll just see how she goes and obviously let them know what was happening. And they gave me a call about lunchtime saying, oh, we think she's in a bit of pain. I'm like, okay, I'll come and grab her. And the lady who I spoke to on the phone, she's lovely, like she's one of my favorites there. But the other chicks that were there, as soon as I walked in, they're like, they did not have to say a word because I could feel their judgments just radiating at me, And Hazel was asleep when I arrived to pick her up, but I'll still grab her, trying to put like her bag on my back and pack everything and trying to wake her up while crouched, like fully in a squat with her, and she's 15 kilos. They're trying to stand up, and I don't actually think they realize I'm pregnant. Not that I expected them to help me, but one was literally just sitting there and she's like, yeah, she's been in a lot of pain. She's been saying her arm's been hurting. And like, oh man, hop back in the car. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to cry or if I'm actually really pissed off at you. And I'm glad they did call me. But yeah, it was just the judgment that I was pissed off at, you know, because God, if a kid has a broken arm or a broken leg, are you not going to send them to school for 12 weeks? Like, yeah, anyway, I treat today as my work day, as my filming day. So that was just a bit like, screw you. Might not look like I'm working, but I am. Orthopedic appointment this week. If she does need a cast, I think that's going to be great. They give us an option from a cast or a sling. I will go for a cast because the sling is around her neck. It's quite kind of tightish when she's sleeping, and I'm worried of her choking when she's sleeping. It's hurting her neck. She's been saying her neck's been sore. She's been able to get her hand out of it. I just think a cast is done. It's dusted. It's protected. If she does fall over, it's protected. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. My mum is arriving tomorrow night, and I'm also having my 32-week scan tomorrow to see where my placenta is and what's actually happening with my placenta. So that will be good. I feel like there's still so many balls in the air and I don't know what's happening. You right, sausage? Yeah, okay. You picked it up, all right. So it'll be just nice to know what's happening, if my placenta is still low, if it's looking like cesarean. Like, it will just actually be nice to know what the hell is going on. As well, because of Hazel breaking her arm, so this week coming, it's Monday today, we were meant to be going to Kalgoorlie on Wednesday to go to my best friend's baby shower, which I have planned, which I'm kind of hosting. And it was being held at my mum's house. Mum, you know, has the space, and she put her hand up because it would have been easier for me to set up stuff there. My best friend, it's her first baby. She's been through a lot of shit this year, and I just was so keen to be there to support her. I'd organised all the games, bought all the decorations, got the prizes for the games, all that. Anyway, when Hazel broke her arm, I was like, okay, we'll just see what's happening with the orthopedic, because they were to call me to book me in. I didn't know what date or what time it was going to be for. So I'm like, we'll just have to wait and see. And I did give her a heads up. And then it turns out the appointment's, you know, booked for when we were meant to leave. And I messaged her and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't think I'll be able to make it. And she was so understanding. I posted everything up to her mum. But the kicker was, because it was meant to be at my mum's house, my mum was obviously concerned for me, concerned for Hazel. I'm just so exhausted and trying to do everything, and she was talking to my husband behind the scenes, and my husband's like, you know, come down, I'll pay for your flights, come down. The flights, I swear, from Kalgoorlie to Perth, man, it's a 1-hour flight, and return flights was $500. So he's like, I'll pay for your flights, come down. But then, yeah, I spoke to mum and she's like, I'm coming down. Friend needs to find another place to have the baby shower. So not only did I have to tell my best friend that I can't make her baby shower, I can't be there to host, to do the games, to be there for you, but you have to find another venue. So I still feel like the worst friend in the world. I hate letting people down, and I know it's out of my control, but I feel awful. I'm really glad to have my mum down, but yeah, I just feel like a shit friend because there's just more stress on top of her that I didn't want to put there, you know. So she's about 2 weeks behind me in her pregnancy. So yeah, that sucks. But anyway, that's what's happened. Other than that, things have been good. Just keen to find out what's happening with my placenta, what's happening with Hazel's arm, and spend some time with my mum and rest. And yeah, so anyway, I will show you baby. I'm starting to think it's a girl. I don't know why. Don't know why. For ages I've been like, it's a boy, but now I'm like, it's a girl. So seriously, some things I wear, I don't actually really look pregnant. Like this, I could just be eating a loaf of bread. But yeah, so if I, oh itchy, fully go like this. This is baby. Baby's been moving so much as well, like massive big movements. So that's really, really nice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.